Tried a whole lot of times again, but I got you. You tried keeping me out in the dark, thinking you could break the beat of my heart. Tell me, is that all that you got? I still got you.
So if he needs you to drop it or anything, he'll tell you.
Cool. Sweet, that's easy for me.
You tried everything, gave it out, but I didn't give in. Tried a whole lot of times again, but I got you. You tried keeping me out in the dark, thinking you could break the beat of my heart. Tell me, is that all that you got? I still got you. And if you feel alone tonight, like falling from the greatest height, even though the restless gotta rest their hearts, rest their heart every now and again. Restless gotta rest their hearts, rest their heart every now and again. Restless gotta rest their hearts.
Hey, feel this motherfucking shit! Believe in each other! Let's fucking go here! Let's fucking go!
Rest their heart every now and again.
Barrett getting shot and the pit explodes here for the Hurricanes as looks like Daniel Camp's going to be knocking out Infamous, getting the 1-on-1 victory against Joe.
Every time we get in deep, find a way of haunting me. Tell myself I'll just lay low. Waking up with you ain't safe, but I kinda like the chase, never knowing where we'll go. If the world burns down tonight, watch the flames from way up high, falling like a feather, we will never fast 'cause we drown forever. I don't care if we survive, 'cause I never felt so alive. Hands down, never, if we're going down together.
Yo.
Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the 2025 event number 2. We are kicking off here bright and early. We have the Reavers versus PBHQ Reavers. watching the PBHQ breakout here. Let's see how it goes. So we've got a big bite taken by Jake Hodaki into the snake.
Reavers in the centre.
Reavers heading up to the centre and getting into the snake as well. Looks like 5 alive for both teams.
Yep, 5 alive.
Wow, and some big bites. PBHQ also matching up in the centre there. So we've got some big bites for starters. But Jake gets shot out of the snake.
But Reavers have no Dorito presence at all apart from that tower insert.
2 in the snake now for Reavers.
Whereas PBHQ have this Dorito too. So I'd say... Oh, is PBHQ still in the snake?
No, PBHQ lost their snake players, but there's a guy on the Dorito side. He's really got this whole side of the field to play with.
And no one's really stopping him from the
Nobody's
Utah
putting
and
any
the snake
pressure on him.
cross.
And his gun swapping back and forth, so if he's able to read the pressure, he can make some bites up and get the angles on the Reavers. But so far they're playing a bit more conservative since they've lost Jake.
That's Dan Wilson up in the centre for PBHQ. He's an old school baller. He started playing when I did, like 14 years ago.
Brilliant. Just bought some new slide shorts off me this morning, so he's feeling fresh. Put them to good use up in the middle.
I don't know if they would be fresh if they're off you.
And so we've lost, the PBHQ's lost their Dorito side now, so they're playing 3 against 5. Reavers not looking to make any more bites right now, just kind of playing composed, figuring out what's happening.
Oh, and they get out.
They get up to the Dorito corner.
I think Asher's got that whole snake, eh? He can. Oh no, Marcel just filled in.
Oh, and they shoot the snake player for PBHQ.
Yeah, so nothing's stopping Asher now. He could just crawl all the way down the snake and finish the game.
Oh, but the Reavers lose their back snake player, but they still have a presence in that snake too.
Right, so Dan's going to be looking to have a little bit of a go with Asher over in the snake. It'll be interesting to see how this goes.
Here comes the run.
And he gets taken.
Oh, unlucky.
So he'd already been shot out of the middle, so that run through was just a little bit late, leaving just 1 for PBHQ and 3 for the Reavers. We'll see how they can close out. It's a tough bunker to stay alive out of.
Jaden Welsh coming up the middle.
Yeah, and sealing the deal.
So pretty solid point from Reavers.
Wait, that actually might be Kieran. Kieran that came through the middle there.
You beauty.
Finish it off.
So point number 1, Reavers PBHQ, first match of the day. The wind is playing ball so far. So we're very grateful for that. We'll see how it plays out during the day.
Touch wood.
Touch wood. If you're at home and you're near anything.
Well, you'll be able to touch wood each time you slide into a bunker because that's what we've had to use to secure them down. So
It is.
if each player, each time they slide into a bunker, they just touch that bit of wood, we should be alright.
Watch your knees. But yeah, it was yesterday. It got up to 48, 50 kilometre winds and some gusts up near 80. So we had to get a bit of lumber and tie all of the bunkers to that. So we'll see how we go today. So we've got a concession from PBHQ.
So this event isn't split deck anymore. So this is just going to be these teams coming back out each time until this match is done.
Are we? Yeah, they conceded, so it's approved point.
Point approved.
Yeah, if you hear concede, that means the other team, like, threw the towel in.
So they'll get 2 minutes between each point to get ready again. Whereas with split deck, you just have the time it takes for that next team to finish. So that could vary in time. But now that it's no longer split deck, they just have that solid 2 minutes to get ready for the next point.
Yeah. So we've got our 5 fearless refs out there. We've got Tim, the Falcon, we've got Ian, we've got Mad Dog, we've got Ali, and then we've got the Stallion over in the snake corner. I don't remember his name.
No, we've got Ian the Bulldog.
Ian the Bulldog, that's what it is.
The British Bulldog.
And they're all rugged up like it's the middle of winter, which I don't blame them because it is cold this morning.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Tim Hawkins the Hawk.
Tim, the Hawk, or the Falcon, Ali, Mad Dog, and the Stallion. I'll get his name after this.
Who's the stallion?
The guy,
the one that won the JT, the American
Oh,
mask.
Captain America.
Captain America, that's so much better. That's what I said first time.
Freedom.
30 seconds.
Oh.
Alright, so swapping sides now, so we'll be watching the Reavers break out this point.
20 seconds.
So there were some big bites from both sides off the break last time. I guess while everyone's getting their lanes dialed in, people a bit more willing to
10
risk it for that
seconds.
biscuit. So we'll see what happens here. If we go more conservative, we'll follow the same approach. 5 seconds here for Reavers.
Game on.
Both teams favouring Snake side by the looks of it.
So, PBHQ go wide both ways, which was really good, and no one got shot, which is even better.
Already at the snake 2 for PBHQ as well. So if he's able to get his gun up and start pouring some paint, he can get some control over the field. But it looks like the Reavers have set a trap in that centre for Jake. Going to make his life a bit more difficult.
Now PBHQ into the second Dorito.
Yeah, Reavers have a good spread as well. They're into the first Dorito there.
They shoot the Reavers Snake 2 player.
Asher out. It's going to be quite disappointing. You need to stay alive when you've got such a dominant position.
Jake can just, from PBHQ, can just go low into that next snake without being shot because there's no one on his tape.
I don't know if he knows this guy in the middle's looking at him.
Yeah, but if he just goes on his belly, that guy in the middle won't see him, right?
No, but he's looking like he wants to just run down.
The Reavers are losing their Dorito support player there, so
Oh, here goes Jake.
See, that center guy came off at the wrong time, man.
Just stay on there.
and he gets clipped in the back. Jake with a brilliant move at the right time and then executing on his shot, getting that kill. There's 2 Reavers left spread across the field, one in the Dorito 2 in the 3-3, I guess, and one in the corner.
Oh, Dan Wilson.
With a double knee slide
Oh,
into the
here
middle.
goes
Jake
Jake.
sends it.
Oh, wait.
And does he collect him
Oh,
first?
he
No,
doesn't
he
get
doesn't.
anyone.
He doesn't.
Unlucky.
Here's Dan Wilson, the old school baller.
Oh.
Commentator's curse, that's my bad.
So it's a 2-on-2.
Good composure from Reavers, but they do lose their snake corner presence, so it's just this Dorito player for Reavers.
So 2-on-1. We'll see if he's able to. These PBHQ boys need to link up. But so far they're spread across the field. They haven't said a word to each other. Marcelo launches up to that middle of the snake.
Come on.
They need to attack at the same time and read where the paint's going. Right now this Dorito player needs to move up. There we go. And get back in. Don't battle him. The last thing you want to do is battle in a 2-on-1.
That's Regan Chambers.
Regan Chambers having a quick reload.
Let's go, Regan.
We got Marcel.
Marcel's got it and he's going to pound him in the back. Now Regan needs to put some pressure on.
Oh, Regan got bounced. He's gone to the smallest bunker on the field.
Oh, and they bank him out.
Marcel.
Good work
Clutch.
from PBHQ, closing that point. But also good work from that Reavers player. He didn't go down easily.
No.
Yeah, that's Karen. He's a solid baller.
Yeah, that was wicked. That was awesome. That was the right way to play it. Putting pressure on both sides, slowing them both down,
Concede.
making them guess.
Concede.
Unlucky for him, he bounced Regan going into that pin.
Yeah, it could have been a one-on-one.
Could have been a 1-on-1. But Marcel putting the exclamation mark on that point. So 1 apiece. We love that. A brilliant start to our first game of the day. It's interesting to see both teams have wanted to have a presence up in that middle. That China is what we usually call the centre brick. So they've both put a player up there and use that to try and counter the snake 2 or the snake push.
Doesn't really do anything though unless they make sloppy moves.
Yeah, that's right. It's interesting. It's interesting to see how it plays throughout the day.
But I guess with not many people in New Zealand having this full field layout, they can't train on it. So it's basically like walking into a blind layout for
That's right.
most teams at this event.
Yeah, there's a big difference between looking at a picture on your phone and walking around the field. But once the balls start flying, the story can change pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So a lot of the teams will be treating these early games in the day just as kind of feeling it out. There's a lot of nerves obviously to blow off with a big event, and then just trying to figure out the spaces, figure out their plays so that they're ready for Sunday. So nobody's got any excuse to not be out at the start gate with it not being split deck. So we'll see if we can. PBHQ can be joined by the 3 other players.
20
We've got
seconds.
4 minutes 11 left in the game time. Plenty of time left for plenty of excitement. Not much action down this Dorito side, obviously, other than the end of that
10
last
seconds.
2-on-1. But it'll be interesting to see how that develops during the day.
Yeah, I think teams are a little bit not so tempted to go there because it's such a big lane on it.
Right. Yeah.
But with the paint, it seems to be bouncing a little bit, so I'd be risking it a little bit more.
Yeah, PBHQ's having a garage sale on the Dorito side. He's lost his hopper, but he's got it up and running again. I know he's reaching out for the other bits and pieces. He's going to try and put it together.
We've got Dan Wilson playing the snake now and Jake in the middle.
You beauty.
Bit of a change up.
Love that. And we've got 5 alive for both teams. So we'll see who makes the first mistake and how people can stay composed, get some control. Both snake 2s for both teams being played, and Asher gets the better of that exchange. But PBHQ quickly filling into the snake 1 so that they can get control again. Big move from Reavers to fill over and support Asher behind in that snake 1.
PBHQ lose another, so just 3 PBHQ players remaining.
Right, so we've got Jake up in the middle here. He's going to look to see if he can be effective from there. It's a tough spot.
Is it 3-on-3, I think?
No, Reavers have 4.
Yeah, Reavers have 4. And he's sending it up the middle. The big run through, and he gets a trade.
Oh, what's Ian doing?
And is Ian going to let the golf ball fly?
No.
No.
Nah, if that was going to be a penalty, it should have been on
Right.
Reavers guy, because it looked like Jake
Shot him first. Marcel's pulled off as well, so we've got 1 on 3.
Oh, and then the Dorito play for PBHQ's gone.
Yeah.
So I think that's it, right?
Yeah, he was having a nightmare from the outset of that point, trying to find, put his hopper back together.
Yeah, that's never fun.
Never ideal. Reavers making sure of it. Asher coming down.
Reavers are looking pretty solid here.
They are.
Only 2 minutes game time left.
Yeah, the time
PBHQ
has
should
been fine.
be counting it, eh? They've been quick.
Maybe they're not aware of the game time.
Here comes that wind. Again. Give us a knock if you're near any lumber. PBHQ should definitely be looking to hit that buzzer. They have 3 alive, so it's not likely that they're all going to have paint on them. So
Concede.
They
Concede.
finally concede.
Concede. Point approved.
So that's another point for the Reavers. PBHQ really need to put their foot on the gas with how much game time? 1 minute 55 seconds game time. This is still quite a lot of time, but whether or not they're aware of it, that's the other question. Because they did take a long time to press that tail button.
I think this field layout's going to just be like so simple, and it's going to just come down to the whoever wins that first snake battle away. Like, it could almost be like that simple. Because the Dorito side is so hard to push with big gaps. The middle you can win some points down, but that snake is so important. Whoever wins that first snake engagement has a massive advantage. And it's almost like a free move to that snake wedge.
to the snake 2, yeah. So once you're in there,
1 minute.
it's what do you do to counter that? So far we've seen teams trying to put pressure on from the brick in the middle. We'll see how that evolves as the day goes on.
Let's go PBHQ.
Peanut butter HQ.
So Reavers, where are Reavers based out of? They're in Auckland. That's where they're all from?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the Asylum paintball team, right?
Right, yeah, with Vitali and the rest of them.
The Asylum field up in Auckland.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's their team.
20
That's
seconds.
Vitali's team, I'm pretty sure.
And then PBHQ based out of Palmerston North.
Yeah. They're a local team here.
10 seconds.
So 10 seconds to go now to our next point. PBHQ really wanting to bring this one home with a minute 55 to go.
Because So 3 guys running for PBHQ.
Game on.
Whoa, big
Wow,
big play from
big
Jake
play
in the
from
middle.
Jake.
He's on their side of the field, and he's got a person in his bunker.
He's done
Oh,
that.
he's gonna smoke that snake player.
Oh,
Nice.
and he
Love to
gets
see
it.
And the
Here he goes, here he goes.
Oh, and then he
Yes,
clicks
Jake.
another. So he trades with the
play.
centre.
What a play from Jake.
Jake Holducky.
So that's the exact move you want to see from them. Him collecting 2 bodies for 1. Now they
hope.
have the advantage. 4 on 3.
That was clean.
Let's hope
That was textbook.
PBHQ can seal the deal for Jake. 'Cause
Dan
Jake
Wilson, get on your belly and crawl.
did really
He's doing
well.
it. He's doing it.
Good.
Oh, the running ref on the Reavers.
Captain America coming in
Dan
just to
Wilson
keep an
now
eye.
in the 50 snake.
So PBHQ lose one off the back line somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where that came from.
Here you go. Here comes Dan Wilson now. He's in their snake too. Oh, he smokes the snake corner, but he trades.
And now there's only a minute remaining.
Yep.
But Reavers have a pretty good Dorito presence.
Marcel has the whole snake to himself.
It looks like it's a 2-on-2, is it?
Oh no, you need to stay. This PBHQ guy in the centre needs to stay Dorito away. He's the only guy stopping. But Reavers don't even really need to.
Oh,
They just need to stay alive.
Yeah.
BHQ are throwing
Oh.
this.
They're not talking at all.
Reavers moving down the
Whereas
Doritos.
Rivers are.
Oh,
But
but
Marcel, clutch.
that was a
30
massive
seconds,
kill.
2 on 1.
Huge kill from Marcel. They both weren't talking at all, but Marcel's still able to execute.
Yeah,
Rivers
I
had
don't-
no idea where they were either.
I don't think PBHQ's aware of the time.
Regan just took a look at the clock. I saw him just look at the clock, so he knows.
He knows there's 16 seconds. There's only
He's
one.
going.
He needs to
coming.
launch.
Go for
At
it.
least
Just
trade.
Bro, he needs to go.
Go,
Here he
go,
goes,
go.
here he
9
goes.
seconds.
Run it,
and
run it in, run it in.
Regan.
Good
And
job,
he should
Regan.
get that flare time.
4 seconds, so they tie it up, and that will be the game. I don't know if they'll play a 4-second point.
No,
That's
they
great
won't.
awareness there from Regan. I saw him head check over at the clock and he made his move and perfect timing.
It was a pretty good point from them, other than the lack of communication. Like not only was it good execution from Jake with that
Oh,
move
he
in the
broke
outset,
that open, eh?
it's real nice to see that that's the call they made. You know, they went into their pits, they knew what they were struggling with and where the pressure was coming from. And the fact that they had the stones to make that adjustment and send Jake
Yeah, that was
to be a centre.
That was the move that.
Yeah, just
Sealed.
making the call, let alone executing it. Both.
Yeah. And the way he got there and just waited for that snake to pop up and then get that second kill.
Yeah,
like,
that's right. So much patience. And it's a hard thing when you've got a guy on the other side of your bunker. You start sweating tacks.
It's kind of cool though, because it's pretty much a guarantee that they're going to go to that snake 2 off the break. So
Yeah.
you can just,
Yeah.
you know he's going to be there.
Yeah, that's right. So he set the trap,
Yeah.
executed, went and collected another body and called it good.
Yeah, and then you got Dan Wilson who came through.
I don't
cleaned
know.
up
I'm not
on
sure
the
what
snake
he's doing.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Dan Wilson.
Alright, so they're going to play this 4-second point just for the fun of it.
Okay.
No one within 100 kilometres of this space is able to run the length of this field in 4 seconds and hit a buzzer, but
No
I
one
reckon
except
Dave Hopkins
Byron.
could.
wow.
1 minute.
Yeah, there's some sneaky assassins out there, but we'll see them.
He's got the game thing on his neck, so he could just pause the time halfway through and
It's like that movie, Click.
Yeah,
Adam
pause,
Sandler.
yeah, pause time and
yeah.
run it in. And I dare anyone to have the stones to tell them not to. So let's see, what do we got? We've got Reavers, PBHQ, 2 apiece, game 1 of the day. Love what we've seen so far. I think it's a sign of things to come. We're in for quite a few treats. Everyone's slowly getting better too, right? Like if you think about a year ago.
Look at that sunrise. Sorry, but look at that sunrise. That looks pretty cool.
20 seconds.
Here we
The
go.
heavens are shining on us. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
It's alright, he was just talking shit again.
He was
Yeah,
just
that's
random.
right.
10
My name
seconds.
is Blake Christensen. So that's my MO.
All right, we're watching the PBHQ breakout. Even though
Just
there's a
practice.
4-second point, so it's just going to go bam, bam, and it's going to be over.
Practice your
And
lanes.
Jake's sending it with 4 seconds. I don't know why.
Oh!
I love Asher got shot. Oh no, not Asher, the other guy.
Jake made it onto their side of the field. He got a nice back massage
Yeah.
for it, but
Good job, Jake. We love it.
The commitment's there.
yeah.
No point for that.
And then
So watch out.
No points.
Watch out for
Finish.
Jake. He's an assassin up the middle, boys. So when you're facing PBHQ, just remember Jake's coming through the middle.
That's right. The assassin.
Yep. All right. So what's our next match coming out?
We have
Sharks and lumberjacks.
Yeah. So we got Sharks and Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks they're gonna. It'll be interesting to see how they go because
a rough start.
they got screwed over because they come over from Melbourne, right?
Australia, somewhere.
Australia. I'm pretty sure it's Melbourne.
Somewhere in China.
No, and their bags got messed up at the airport, so I think their bags are going to be arriving tonight, from what I heard.
Yeah. So,
So
all
they're-
their guns, all their gear.
Yeah, all their gear, apart from obviously their jerseys, and I guess they've got their masks. I don't know how they must have just put that in their backpacks on their carry-on. Which is lucky. But they're all borrowing guns and tanks and hoppers, probably masks as well, I'm guessing.
Really nice to see the arena paintball crew all banding together and,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
and
it's kind of-
willing to put their
as
gear
well.
on the line.
Yeah, the
As
paintball
soon as the
community
game finishes,
coming in
making
strong.
the game.
Yeah, love to see it.
Yeah.
And then the Sharks.
You tried everything, gave it out, but it didn't give in. Tried a whole lot of times again, but I got you. You tried keeping me out in the dark, thinking you could break the beat of my heart. Tell me, is that all that you got? I still got you. And if you feel alone tonight, like falling from the greatest height, even though the restless gotta rest their hearts, rest their heart every now and again. Restless gotta rest their hearts, rest their.
Are we live now?
Yeah.
So we're unmuted.
Yeah.
Alright, folks, we're back. We've just been talking to ourselves for the last however long we were just watching that ad for, and we didn't realise.
So we've got the Sharks, formerly known as the Carcharodons, Capital City Sharks, and we've got the Melbourne, maybe Lumberjacks.
And that sun will be a nightmare for the Lumberjacks at the moment. It looks cool on the stream, but
It's a good thing we swap ends every point, so
yeah.
we'll see how their break goes.
These bunkers are moving around a bit. This one's starting to really pick up now.
Oh dear.
Only really the Doritos vulnerable.
Let me know if you want to drop it.
Tim, the Falcon, keeping him steady.
Yeah,
Alright,
drop
drop
Loves
it.
the commitment.
30?
30 seconds.
Alright, 30 seconds here before this game's about to get underway. Oh, and that sun looks cool.
20 seconds.
I'm glad with the fifth game. The sun will be up a bit more and we're not going to be blinded.
How did they all have their jerseys? They must have had jerseys and carry-on.
Yeah,
10 seconds.
lucky.
Those
Very lucky.
jerseys must be very important to them.
Yeah. Alright, 5 seconds to go here. Let's watching the Lumberjacks break out. We'll see what they can do with the sun in their eyes.
Game on.
So Snake on the break for Lumberjacks.
Oh, they shoot someone on the break.
You beauty.
Completely blinded and they're still hitting lanes. They must practice blindfolded.
So Lumberjacks are in both Snakes now, which is really good.
Oh, that's
Do-
a new player there for Sharks in Dorito 3.
Oh, and the Lumberjacks are coming onto this on the 50 side of the Snake. I don't know if Sharks even have a Snake presence. It doesn't seem to be.
No, they lost their snake player off the break, so they're running
That's,
with 4.
Their snake player's that new fella. New young fella. What's his name?
Yeah, that guy.
This
Oh,
Dorito player just got shot for Sharks.
So
Lumberjacks lose their snake.
Oh, that's a big kill.
So we're running a 4-3
But
now.
that Snake 2 is instantly filled by the Lumberjacks. But then Sharks fill the Snake 2 as well, so I don't even know if the Lumberjacks realise the Snake's been filled.
Oh no, that might be the new guy. What's his
Yeah,
name?
the guy that's in at the Snake 2 now is the new guy. I can't
Yeah.
remember. But
John
this is
Daniels.
his first event.
And he's playing really well so far.
Yeah. Michael lumbering up the field to support him.
Sorry, are we talking new player for the Sharks or the Lumberjacks?
Sharks.
So that's him in the Snake 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
He doesn't look like a new player, he's playing real.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
he's
the back massage.
So big run through from the Lumberjacks down the Snake side, and he's still alive in their Snake. But I think he's shot everyone now anyway.
yeah. Pretty tight point from the Lumberjacks.
Especially looking into that sun.
Yeah.
Good job, Lumberjacks.
Concede. Concede.
Now the Sharks are going to be looking into the
Point
sun.
approved.
This next point. But now, solid point from the Lumberjacks. Getting into that snake 50 early, but unfortunately, I don't even know if he managed to get a kill or not. He should have just gone straight into their snake. Two, yeah.
Oh, we got someone in the comments from the United States.
Here we go. Aussie. I take it it's not him.
Heart BC. They love BC.
Rook
Whoever BC is.
22.
My name's Blake Christensen, so is it me?
Rook 22. Maybe you've got a fan, Blake.
Oh, damn it.
Love Blake Christensen.
Oh, Mr. H in the chat.
Marking Mark. Yes. How's that nice, he reckons.
Share it around, Mark. We'll love it.
You're late to work! Get up! You're late to work!
Yeah.
Pounding his employees' wagon as they come into work late. Get him out! Yeah, love the excitement from Marky Mark. He keeps the vibes high. And this event, sponsored by HK Army, the one, the only.
Yeah, we're all shooting HK Army paint here, shooting absolute laser beams.
Ball on ball accuracy from the boys at HK Army. Thank you very much. Everyone seems to be running level 4 for this event.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I think we were pretty much already sold out of level 4.
Yeah.
It went real quick.
20 seconds.
Alright,
So
so
20 seconds.
Swapping ends.
Yeah. Heading into this next point. Lumberjacks with a pretty emphatic point, that first one. So we'll see if the Capital City Sharks are able to bring it back.
Oh, Sharks only got 4 at the gate.
Oh, he's running, he's going to make it.
Michael's going to be
Oh, just.
sweating after that run.
Hopefully he's playing back center. No, he's running straight up to the 50.
Oh, wow. Putting in his miles
What
for
an
the day.
athlete.
His step count more than he normally puts in a day. So now we've got the Lumberjacks making some moves as well. Oh, and the Sharks lose their snake player again off the break.
Brutal.
Lumberjacks have his number. So he's going to do the walk of shame. As the Lumberjacks kind of settle in, figure out what's going on. They've filled the snake 1 and 2. So got a pretty compelling control over the field here. Moving up, a rundown from the Lumberjacks. He's going to take out the middle.
Oh, nice.
Brilliant. He's calling for a... No, he's not calling for a check. He's just telling the
Sharks
team what's
just
happening.
falling apart here. They've only got one guy left in the Dorito by the look of it.
Wow. Pretty dominant from the
Yeah.
Lumberjacks.
Real.
The Sharks really need to get control over that snake.
And this Dorito guy's just hugging his bunker.
Fighting for
He's
his
about
life.
to get run down and... Oh!
Oh,
He
got
doesn't.
smoked by his own team, I think.
Okay, so they clean up that last player. Another point to the Lumberjacks.
Yeah, so Sharks looking like a bit of a fish out of water right now.
See what you did there?
absolutely smoked by
Yeah.
the Lumberjacks.
Yeah,
And I
it's-
just figured out who BC was. It's Brandon Clement, I think his last name is.
Oh.
He played for the Titans in America.
You
So,
beauty.
what's up, BC?
Rook 22. Haha, go Titans.
Base.
Looks like we got a bit of support as well for the Lumberjacks in the chat.
Good. We love our Aussies making the effort, paying the price, getting over here, despite the airport airlines giving them a bit of grief with their gear. They're committed. They enjoyed that last event so much. So that's a good thing. Everyone says, yeah, what a great event. But when you see them back here again in full force, you know they meant it. So brilliant work from the Lumberjacks. They so far have put in an absolute clinic together with the Sharks paying the price.
Oh, it's cold.
So let's see if they can make some adjustments. That's what it's all about. Is once teams seem to get your number dialed in, you want to change it up. You don't want to do the same things and be predictable. So we'll see if the Sharks can make the adjustments like we saw from PBHQ earlier.
Yeah, Lumberjacks just owning that snake at the moment, eh? They need to be a bit more contested up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems all the action's going down the snake. Not much happening down this Dorito side. And I think it's just because the gaps between each Dorito are so big, so people are afraid to make that bump.
It's interesting though, because if you've only got one gun on you, you can put them in and go.
Yeah, but it seems like a lot of the time the snake two's like crossed. Maybe he's just watching that zone, but I don't know. I feel like people need to make more risks down the Dorito side and make it more interesting for us.
Yeah.
There's
You
not
know?
a lot really. There's usually only one gun looking at the Dorito sides. put them in, go.
Yeah,
The gaps look big, but if there's only one guy shooting it,
that's right.
30 seconds.
well, let's go Sharks. Make this interesting.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
We'll see. The Lumberjacks hugely aggressive down that snake side, so we'll see if they follow the same game plan back in the
10
sunlight.
seconds.
Alright, we're watching Sharks breakout here.
5 alive, please, Sharks boys. Let's see what we got.
Game on.
Oh, big double snake push. And double Dorito push. Big plays from Sharks off the break.
And they survive. So at first breakout, we've seen 5 alive from the Sharks.
One of the Lumberjacks.
Lumberjacks have made it up to the snake too as well, but he gets shot out. So a good adjustment so far.
Oh, but they fill that snake one instantly as soon as that snake 2 guy gets shot out.
Looks like the PBHQ snake player is happy to just stay crossed when he can actually just start coming down that tape.
The rookie for the Sharks and the snake too is absolutely, he's a force. He's looking good. He's getting control over that. Kelly, I think, is he the one putting the pressure there?
Nah, snake 2, he's looking over at Doritos.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, so he's having a bit of a go across to the Dorito 2. Oh, and he's clipping one. I saw it break on his face. He's going to turn and look at a ref.
Oh, is he hit? Or did it just... It must have
And he
sprayed
gets
off
the
him.
miracle.
It must have hit him
Definitely
and
saw
sprayed
it
off.
hit.
The Bulldog's coming in.
The absolute pit bull comes running in.
Not happy with that first
That's right,
whistle.
that's right. And that's why we have head refs, ladies and gentlemen.
I think that's a new ref, to be fair. So
Yeah, love it.
we appreciate any ref.
That's right. That's how you learn.
Yeah.
And that's why we have head refs. So we've got 3. Oh, Lumberjacks getting shot out of the snake. Sorry, so they had 4 and now they're down to 3. With 4 on the Sharks side. They've got 2 bodies on this Dorito side, but they're not doing anything with it. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, these Dorito players are just happy to chill and lock down this when they're down points. It doesn't really make much sense.
Well, they do have 2 Dorito players from the Lumberjacks on the other side of them, but both looking snake side. So
Yeah, but these 2 Dorito guys, I don't even think they've shot their gun.
there's no pressure on them. They could just walk down the field right now. Their bunkers aren't moving. There's no paint flying. They really need to read the pressure.
They are still catching their breath from that big breakout.
Yeah.
It was an impressive breakout, but they've just unfortunately
Fell asleep.
not done much with it.
I think they took their sleeping bags into those bunkers, so we'll see.
Oh, here we go. He's listening to us, maybe. Don't get shot, please. Bit of a stumble into that Dorito 3, but he's made it alive.
Yeah, so that's Sydney. He's one of the newer players for Sharks.
Right.
He's still
Understandable.
Learning,
Yep.
Still learning the game.
Well, he'll watch this back. He might hear, be able to pick up a point or two. Michael, a bit of a veteran. He's looking up the middle to make a move.
Yeah, and we got Phil now on their snake.
Okay, so a bit of an interesting bunker for this Sharks player to go to on the
This
Dorito
is the
side.
second time we've seen this pin played out of. If that Dorito player just looks in down the tape, he's going to see his back and collect them.
Ooh,
and he
Lumberjacks
gets
losing
him.
their snake player.
So nice move from this Dorito player, coming up the middle.
So it's a 4-on-1.
Oh, nice move. Good job cleaning up that last point. I'm not sure who that was.
I think
came
that's
to that
Zark.
pin.
Is that his name? I've heard
not
that name
sure.
thrown around by them, but
Could be.
He's just conceded that and up by 2. That was
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Probably didn't need to do that, but
yeah, 3 minutes 30 to go. You want to burn that down.
You never want to concede when you're up points.
and they could have had hits on them or anything.
Oh man, that breeze coming through to the bottom of that. Need to block that off somehow.
But it was nice to see the tables turning there for the Sharks. They must have heard us from the pit. They knew exactly that they needed to change things up. They didn't change anything up on the Snake side, which is interesting. They sent 2 bodies out that way. Perhaps they just switched their lane to put pressure on the guy that was taking out old mate that was making the Snake run. So good to see them make 5 alive.
It was impressive to see them make 5 alive when they did double wide both ways.
Yeah.
Like that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a
maybe
home
they
run
got
for
bounced
sure.
or I don't
1
know.
minute.
It didn't seem like they got bounced because they didn't check themselves when they got in there.
Mm.
So pretty impressive to make it through those guns.
Lumberjacks
Double
were
wide each
looking
side.
into the sun.
True, but you know roughly where to put your paint still.
And that first point they did lane him in the blazing sun. So it'll be interesting to see now how this last point plays out with 3 minutes 30 to go. Plenty of game time. Sharks just need to take it easy. Just put 1 point on the scoreboard at a time.
30 seconds.
Yeah, still plenty of time.
Timeout.
Oh, I wonder who took that time out.
I imagine the Sharks, seeing that they were all sprinting at the start gate. I think maybe Michael didn't want to do another sprint down.
No,
20 seconds.
fair enough. He's been doing a lot of running up that middle.
He has. His steps count as higher than normal.
1 minute.
The wind's starting to die down a little bit, which is nice. It's still there, but not as bad as it was. Probably going to pick up now that I've spoken on it.
Yeah, you don't want to commentators curse the weather.
Maybe we should just not speak on
The paintball gods, it will be what it will be. Lumberjacks all ready to rock and roll. Sharks now with 5 players down, ready to go. 30 seconds to go. 3 minutes 30 on the clock.
20 seconds. Ten seconds.
Alright, we're watching the Lumberjacks break out here. See if they're able to shoot any of these crazy wide runs from the Sharks at this point.
Game on.
Oh my
So
god.
a double snake risk
So
and
the exact same play from the Sharks again, but they lose their front snake player.
it's tough because that lane is open, so it's a tough ask having
He
two
was
boys.
kind of tall running in there though.
He was.
Yeah. So just maybe dive earlier and you'll survive. Let's see if these Dorito players for Sharks can. Oh no, they lose their.
Gets shot out. So the snake too, I think, gets a cross shot into the wedge there on the Dorito side.
Good job from the Lumberjacks. So the Lumberjacks are 5 on 3.
Yeah.
Um,
Tight communication, so I think they know where everyone is. They make a fill up to the middle to keep another eye on that snake side, while their snake player is shooting crossfield at both the insert bunker to the snake and this Dorito.
Oh,
He
the
gets shot
Lumberjacks
out.
snake player gets shot out, so it's 4 on 3, I think, for Lumberjacks' favour. Lumberjacks coming down the Doritos now.
Oh, Michael taking the walk from that centre tower.
Oh, a tactical retreat from the snake player from the Sharks, which is probably a good idea if he can just stay crossed.
Not when you're down points, though, I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah, you want to push the issue, especially if you're in the snake.
but the Lumberjacks are coming either way by the look of it.
Yeah.
So maybe if he can just maybe get a kill and then maybe the Sharks need to start looking at even telling it. Well, how much game time's left?
We've got 1 minute 50 to go. 2 on 4. With a pretty impressive field spread from Lumberjacks.
So the Lumberjacks can just chill now, really.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, but they're going onto their side of the field now in that snake. Oh no! He's got. Oh my god!
He does a
Diving
slide
bunker.
kill into Phil.
But he
Phil's
okay. So a
And
bit of
Captain
a,
America coming in to check Phil, make sure he's clean.
I
which he is.
wonder if that Lumberjacks player knew that guy was in the snake line.
Phil collects one and we saw that break.
Oh, unlucky for the Dorito player from the Sharks, and that's it from the Sharks. They've all been eliminated. So
Lumberjacks go, here, catch
60
this.
seconds.
Yeah.
And he caught it with his face.
Yeah.
Sharks should be telling this, but oh well.
Oh.
Just sit on that. You don't need to press that buzzer.
Yeah, no game awareness from the Sharks, not telling it yet.
Maybe they're just over it.
Yeah, or just don't feel a need to.
They had about 50 seconds
Yeah.
Then you could definitely score 2 points in 50 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd rather try than fucking just lose.
I mean, when we just saw a 4-second point with Jake sending it down the middle, that's the attitude we want to see out
Yeah.
here. Not a 50-second throwaway, but hey, there might be something going on there. We don't know.
Might not have a coach or anything aware of this.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we'll assume the best.
Surely Lumberjacks want to get this point, right? For the point spread.
Game time finished.
That's weird that they didn't get that point. Because I think point spread matters, right?
Game finished.
Point
Can-
spread is the first count back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, head to head is the first count back and then point spread.
Doesn't really make sense why they didn't get that, but oh well. On to the next match, which will be what exactly?
Pretty emphatic win from the Lumberjacks, so brilliant work from the boys from Aussie. Yeah, love to see what we see.
Yeah, not letting the pressure of their gear getting messed up get to them, and just sticking to their game plan. And
Yeah, at the end of the day, a good builder doesn't blame his tools and a good baller doesn't blame his gear, so
A good
love to
lumberjack
see it.
doesn't blame his axe.
That's right. I thought of that first. I am Hiram modelling.
oh yeah,
So up next we have Glass versus Expendables.
oh, this will be a good match.
Yeah, two very good teams. Expendables, a bunch of freaking travellers, really.
Yeah,
Like
a ragtag bunch of
gypsies,
mongrels.
basically.
Gypsies. Yeah.
Travelling gypsies.
So we've got the Gypsy Expendables, led by the mumbling Dave.
So Expendables won the last tournament, right?
Yes.
Let's see how they come out in this first match of the day for them.
4 minutes.
That wind is really starting to come out. Holy moly.
So far, it hasn't looked like it's affected any of the gameplay, right? Like,
Now,
the
we've seen some
bunkers-
cross-field shots and yeah.
yeah.
All right, we got Russell Ryder with a go. Expendables.
Lumberjack support.
Yeah, Lumberjack's got heaps of support.
Heaps of support. Love it. And
The
they brought it
Aussies
home.
waking up early too. It must have only been like, what, 6:30?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 7 a.m. right now.
And what, the Americans staying up late? No, it's probably afternoon.
Yeah, BC's just said that he's headed off to work.
Love to having you, Rock. Zach Shannon from Crisis.
3 minutes.
Watching in, unable to make it to the event, just down on bodies. They will. I've been assured they'll be at October's event. Should be brilliant. Expendables playing into that sun with the clouds blown away.
Yeah, flashbang straight off the rip.
Yeah.
Oh, Blast got new jerseys.
Blast have got shiny new uniforms. They'll wanna,
We love to see that.
we'd love to see it. We'll want to see a few more grass stains on them pretty soon. Or turf stains.
Vince still has the question mark for his gender on the backboard.
2025, we can't judge in this day and age.
Those jerseys look fresh, man.
They're cool, I like them.
Anthrax.
I mean,
Almost as cool as HK
Yeah.
Army.
yeah. I mean, HK would have been better, but
2 minutes.
We love the effort. Nip Meijer? Nip Meijer? Is that the last name we're looking at?
Now.
Nip Meijer?
or if you're Dave Hopkins, his name is Vince Rippenkrug.
From Netherlands,
Oh, I'm not sure.
I believe. Last time I think I said called him German or something. South African, that's what I said. And he corrected me. Alright, so we've got minute 30, both teams are ready. We'll see if we drop this clock here and get the party started. Ian checking both teams are ready.
Yep, he wants it to drop.
Drop it down to 30.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
The Bulldog has made the call. We're about to get into it now. Expendables, watching, Surge,
20
Breakout,
seconds.
Blast, man. Blast.
Blast. Sorry,
POP
shoot.
blast. Looks like heavy snake side for
10
blast.
seconds.
A lot of teams favouring that snake side. Except for Expendables, they look like
Yeah,
they
heavy
got
Dorito.
Two coming out Doritos.
Game on.
Dorito corner for Expendables. I think that's the first time I've seen someone go there.
Oh, Ralph straight into the snake too.
And Blast losing a body off the break, running out to that snake corner.
Who's shooting that way? Must have been
Not sure.
the tower for Expendables, which is Ralphie.
Ralphie filling over the corner to get behind his snake player. We've got someone at the snake 2 for both teams. Mo filling up the middle.
So 5-on-4 in favour of Expendables.
So yeah, we're both commentators and fans of the game, so we're probably watching this game more than we are commentating. Sorry. So we've got 5-on-4 for Expendables, a big fill out to the corner. So they've got 2 on each side of the field with Mo up the middle for the Expendables, and then we've got Blast kind of just trying to get control with the downer body.
Is that Jared in the snake? That must be Jared. So Jared Fouch in the snake.
Yeah, a resident South African.
He's usually on the Dorito side, so interesting.
Interesting change
Oh,
up.
but they lose Mo out of that Dorito corner.
No,
For
Mo's up
Expendables.
Not
middle.
Mo,
who's
our
that?
Australian out,
Was it-
or other.
Oh,
I think that's either Kai or
No, not Kai, the other one.
Christian.
Sin.
lucky.
Christian. Lucky.
So this must be Kai in this Dorito too then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Kai looking to feast down this Dorito side.
But Blast has matched him in their Dorito too. Oh, but a big move from the Expendables down the snake and he's running down the field.
Jared making the right move
And
at
he
the right
shoots-
time
oh.
and collecting bodies.
Yeah, so
Good job, Jared.
Jared's smelling some biltong on the other side of that snake bunker, and he's just coming.
Ivan had a great sleep last night, so his wit is sharp. Jared coming in clutch,
Point approved.
saving that, because Blast was actually making a bit of a comeback there. They seem to have taken a few bodies out with Christian in the corner.
Yeah, that Dorito corner isn't really nice to survive in.
Cans suck.
Yeah.
We hate
It's
cans.
because we trained this field last weekend. I was basically just using it as a bunker off the break and then trying to get out of there real quick. Like you don't want to stay in that corner,
Yeah.
especially with the way the cans move in the wind. Like it's not really a safe bunker.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Thanks, Hiram. Okay.
But Jared smelling the
Thank you,
biltong,
good
sending it down the snake. Love it.
Yeah, that was a pretty sick move from Jared.
We need to let some air out of the snake.
Oh, in the middle.
Yeah, so you can
Nah,
see, see under it. That
snake
first one. eh?
too,
Yeah, but look at the one in the middle too.
yeah, it's not too bad though, because no one really gets
Yeah, true.
1 minute.
Wasn't a bad point from Blast, other than losing a body off the break. They didn't seem like they made any big mistakes.
Yeah, it took a while for the Expendables to dink them out.
Yeah, and they got it to a 4-on-4 before Jared then decided to do the superhero move and bring it home. Jared, our other Jared, the baker.
Jared
Yeah,
Hands.
we
Jared
haven't
Hands.
seen Jared for a while, so it's good to see him back here.
Yeah, get him a spin, blowing the dust off. It'll be interesting to see how he plays. It's been a long time actually.
Yeah.
Looks like he hasn't eaten a single drop of food since he left.
Yeah, for working as a baker, it's, yeah, just
Oh,
like you
he's-
can't trust a skinny, a
he's-
fat personal trainer. You can't trust a skinny baker.
I was I was talking to him
10
today,
seconds.
and he said that he's working 12-hour shifts.
Right, well, that'll
So
do
it's
it.
been pretty brutal. He told me he's been pretty burnt out with work. So
We'll see
Yeah,
what he
I
can
was
do.
soft ones too.
oh, big dive into the Snake 2 from Expendables and Blast. So both teams in that Snake 2 bunker.
5 alive.
Oh, and then a sloppy fill out to the snake corner for Blast, and he just gets smoked. So
That's
um,
weird, eh?
I don't know why. He was basically like walking to that bunker.
Crab walking.
Yeah, the
So-
crab walk. You got to just send it, and you got to get some control.
Especially against a team against like Expendables, with
Yeah.
they're just going to be covering zones. So
Yeah, that's right.
you don't want to be doing any walking to
And we lose
bunkers.
another body off the Dorito side for Blast, so down to a 5-on-3. Now a 5-on-2.
Oh, unlucky. So the Expendable player
Oh,
in the
Jared.
And the Dorito. Oh,
Look at the snake battle.
Oh, we've got a bit of snake battle here on either side of that snake too for the blast
Oh,
side.
here we go.
If
here
he
we
launches
go.
now, he's going to catch Jared. Jared's just watching that highway.
Yeah, Jared's
And then they swap.
go get him.
Here we go. And the
Oh,
bulldog
Jared's
there.
got a finesse.
Concede.
Oh, damn it. They
And a
didn't.
concession.
They saved that guy in the snake.
They did us no favours. I would have loved to have seen how that wrapped up, but that's all right. That's probably the right move with them down so many bodies. So Expendables got 2-1 and with only 3 minutes gone in the game.
Still not much happening down the Dorito side, which is a shame. They seem to only really want to get to that second Dorito, and I think the furthest I've seen is the second Dorito.
It looks like they kind of just get stuck in a gunfight and then just
Yeah, and then
cancel each other out.
they forget that they want to. They should actually be moving. I don't know. It's weird. I suppose I can't really.
Yeah,
I guess I'll figure it out because I'm be playing that position. I'll see what the goal is, but I don't know. It seems a bit strange.
the second best BC.
But hey, maybe I'll be humbled in this fifth match that we're going to be on against Surge.
The game does do that to you. It does humble you.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
it'll
I'll
be
eat my
interesting to
words.
see how
We'll
it
see.
plays.
We will see.
But yeah, there's some real good talent. The teams are impressive. It's not. No one has a walkthrough in the events. You know, like we've got Expendables. We've got. Blast are doing great. We've got Lumberjacks doing great. Titans didn't play the last event. This is going to be their first event of the year. It'll be good to see them have a spin.
Good to see them choke again.
30 seconds.
Again, can never write off BU. And they've got some pretty impressive new players on their team, which we saw that last
20
event.
seconds.
Yeah, I think they said that they've roughly got about 12 people on their roster, which is crazy.
Yeah, committed. Love it.
10 seconds.
So 10 seconds to go here. We're watching the Expendables breakout. It is 2-0. Let's see what they do with their two bodies looking Dorito away.
Game on.
Jared hands carrying his briefcase into Snake 2 off the break with Mo up behind him supporting him in the back centre, and Jared looking Snake ways as well. So 5 alive for both sides. Blast going instead into that insert bunker rather than the corner this time to stay alive. So they've got a body up at the Snake 2.
Five and five, is it?
Expendables have 5,
Yeah.
and I believe Blast have 5. So yeah, 5-on-5 paintball right now.
Almost like mirrored up too in the same spots.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Blast making that move into that Dorito too. And Expendables are also in the Dorito too as well.
Yeah, so that's Lockie and Dorito too.
And I'm pretty sure Lockie just shoots out that snake player.
So Mo from the back centre filling up to the centre.
So it's 5 on
Uncontested.
4 in favour of Expendables.
So Mo's hunting for the Snake player. And Jared gets shot out from the Snake 2 for the Expendables. Jared Fauci fills over to the corner to try and get some control over that side. He's going to try and pour some paint to slow them down.
Here we go. Oh, big Dorito side push from the Expendables here.
Love to see it from our two Aussies making the push up this side, getting into the wedge
does
and
he
Dorito
get that
3.
Yeah, so that's Lockie and Kai.
Yeah,
They
so
work really well together.
They're conversating really well right now. The guy in the wedge there's just telling.
Christian gets clipped
no.
out from that Snake 2.
They were having a really good conversation there, but then he
Blast
just,
able to get that
I
crossfield
guess
shot.
he was just playing too sloppy from that Snake 2 guy. Oh, don't get shot by the same guy. Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw it break off his pack just then. Yeah.
Oh, so Kai
Is
gets
he?
and he gets yellowed because he looks around and
Yep.
questions the ref.
Yep.
Mad Dog throws his golf ball over the fence
Oh no.
Yep. So
and pulls two bodies.
So the refs were very clear about that this morning. Get off the field. Kai, sorry.
Looking
Not really
around.
sure where he was shot. You're never going to feel a pod shot, but just get off the field. Trust the ref is
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Get off the field.
Nobody ever questioned the ref mid-game and
Especially
had
Mad
it
Dog.
swapped.
But
Especially
it
the Mad
seems
Dog.
like BOP have no idea that where this last Expendable guy is. They're not even talking.
Vince
No
is
one's
looking
talking at all.
towards the snake, I think.
Oh, they are having a conversation now over on that snake side.
And now he's filled over to the Dorito corner.
Who is this for Expendables?
Jared.
Is that Jared.
Jared Fauci.
Jared.
Let's see if he can be a hero again.
Fouche.
Fouché.
He needs to watch both ways. He can't just stay on the tape.
Jared Fouché.
So Mr. Fouche is in the snake too,
Oh,
and he gets clipped out
Yep.
from Rippenkruger.
Yep, so that's Vince. Question my gender again, Rippenkruger.
Sending it, hitting the buzzer, making it 2-1 with 3 minutes 53 to go. Plenty of time, keeping this exciting.
Yep, this is a game now, boys.
We have a ball game.
Who we got commentating this next match?
Dave.
Is he aware that he needs to start coming out?
Approved.
Yeah, I'll go tell him in a minute.
Because we need to go and warm up. Oh no, we're the 5th match.
Fifth.
Yeah, but we still have to go
Yeah.
after, because...
This is the third one we're watching, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Is
like-
the audio?
yeah.
Yeah, we have to go after this.
Okay.
Because that gives us one match to get ready.
Okay.
Alright team, so we the volunteers that run the show are the Titans players, so we are playing in this event, so we've got to kind of do a bit of juggling with commentary and shit talking, but then get our head back into the game in order to try and get the W. So yeah.
Yeah, so you'll have the B team commentary up here soon.
From Dave Hopkins.
Dave's going to be very confused when he's up here.
He's an A grade shit talker. He's a probably a B grade on the
I think
tech side.
yeah,
But
he seems to panic a bit when he's commentating.
He's not quite as bad as Joe Biden, but imagine that. Sort of vibe.
Oh.
I reckon he might be a bit worse.
oh nah. Sleepy Joe.
Nah, we love Dave. We love Dave. Good value.
And we love Joe Biden.
Holy crap! And then the ref just lost his flag. Got a bit happy with that.
It's the first time having flags, so they're really getting used to the old
Yeah.
toss.
They're just testing it out.
It's one of the only other things they get to do is like yeet a flag into the air, so they might as well do it with
It's got to be the most exciting part of their day.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't stand on any wires as he goes crawling down there.
30 seconds.
Hey, just watch out for those wires, Tim.
We'll cut the stream off.
And we'll lose camera
20 seconds.
3.
And I'll probably just jump off the container because I don't even want to try and fix it.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Alright, we're watching BOP Blast. Let's see what they do. Down a point, 4 minutes game time.
Hoorah.
Heavy snake side.
Game on.
So a young athletic fella slips into the snake too. Snake's with the support back behind him in the insert bunker, but they lose a body for Blast. So 4 on 5.
Not what you want when you're down a point.
Not ideal down a point, but we'll see if they can bring it back. Again, no major present from Blast on this Dorito side. Expendables are looking to play it.
We've got Jared Hands in that snake too. He's wrapping around.
It seems like this Snake 2 player for Blast is just happy to stay on the cross the whole game.
A lot of players are loving that cross.
That's
there.
it. That's where they're just parking up.
Oh, Ralphie taking the walk.
Oh, that's a big kill.
Big kill, sending our Tahitian off. Making Mo fill over to support his snake player.
Oh, Jared Hands looking to go onto their side of the snake, and he makes it alive by the look of it.
Right, it
And
looks
he's gonna
like
go
he's
and get him.
crawling.
Go get him.
Oh, go get him, Jared. Oh, someone shoots the snake guy.
It might have been Mo in the middle.
Or across field from the Dorito side. They were both looking that way.
Yeah, it can't have been Mo.
Oh,
Oh, Jared's
and
having
Kai
a
gets clipped out.
snap. Jared's having a snap battle with this Snake 1 player from Blast.
Oh, I can hear a yelling ref. Oh,
Oh, and they're reaching for those golf balls, but
yeah.
none thrown.
Maybe Blast should be looking at telling it.
They should definitely be looking at talent with one man left in that snake one.
But that is Will Wright, and he does have a CS3 Pro, so things can happen.
I wouldn't be telling anything. Wow. Hey.
Well, they told it anyway.
Point approved.
Apparently the CS3 Pro is not as great as...
Wow. Hey, I've heard it's a pretty pro version of the CS series. Brilliant work there. From Blast.
No, get this guy a coffee.
No, I did that on purpose. That was all for the joke. I'm just warming everyone up for Dave. I'm bringing the standard down
Oh,
so that everyone's used to
makes
that level.
sense.
Come on, guys. Have a little faith in me.
Getting the crowd ready for what's to come.
Oh, Davey out there picking up pods.
Oh.
He is one of the best pod runners. He does not care whose pod it is. He'll come into your pit and take full pods.
He'll just be like,
Yeah.
and you'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
what did he say? Oh well.
It's a pension.
No one can argue with him either because he's got like 600 years paintball experience.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He does know what he's doing.
He is a legend of New Zealand paintball.
Absolute top bloke.
If there was a New Zealand Hall of Fame for paintball, he'd be up there.
That's right.
He'd be the founding member.
Yeah, I reckon. And maybe we're onto something here. Maybe that's something we need to
Established.
put in the suggestion box.
Yeah.
All right, Blast not losing the faith. 2 minutes 11 to go, down by 2, so they're going to have to be pretty aggressive. We'll see what bites they take. It seems pretty safe getting up to that snake too, but they want to be aggressive and win that battle.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any like slips off that start gate, considering how muddy and sloshy it is there.
I'm also surprised we haven't seen any lanes. I don't think we've seen too many people getting laned on this
Yeah, I
point.
think we've
so
only seen like one person get lane out of these 3 matches.
so it'll be interesting.
No one's really going far on that Dorito side though, which is where that massive lane
That's
is.
right. For good reason.
Game on.
So Expendables here with a pretty similar breakout. They've done the same thing pretty much every time. Well, they send it up to the Dorito 2 but get clipped out.
Yeah, I think that was that snake tower looking cross.
Oh, and then they lose the present that Blast tried to put one up the middle.
Blast losing 2 players off real quick.
Oh, so it's a 3-on-4.
Interesting, like super aggressive play calls from Expendables when they're up by 2.
Maybe that's why they're winning.
So it's a 3-on-3 now, it looks like. If I'm not wrong.
3 on 3.
They got
Oh, 4. Sorry, so Expendables have 4 players.
Did they?
Yeah, Christian's just taking a long time to walk off the field.
so Expendables
Sure.
now have Ralph as the Snake 1 player. So they've had 3 different Snake 1 players this match.
Just trying to probably get a feel for who they
Absolute.
want there, right?
Concede.
Absolute versatility from Expendables. Bit much for Blast. As
Does
they throw
it-
that talent.
Good concede from Blast. So what is it, Mercy 5? Oh, Mercy 4.
4
Yeah, 3 points right now.
4-point
Let's
lead.
see one more.
Yeah, so if Expendables get this next point on the board, then that's game. So Blast really need an answer. Desperately need an answer. And then they need quick points after that,
Quick muff.
Quick move.
which they are capable. They just need a...
I think this is the first time I've ever seen a pod runner with the pod bag as a backpack. There you go, strutting across the field. Pretty quick point there, mate, so you won't find too many pods. Expendables have been pretty dominant so far. Like I say, a real good calibre of paintball we're seeing out here. As the mass that is Ivan Christensen goes strutting across the field.
1 minute.
He's probably rallying
It's
up
not-
Dave.
It's like hardly anyone.
There he is. Going to call up Dave, bring him up to the booth.
Relieve us of our duties.
That's right.
I need to go and get warm. I am freezing, eh? I need to go and do some
Yeah,
some cartwheels.
she's nippy.
30 seconds.
So 30 seconds till.
Oh, we
this
got Davey
next
all
and
walking
potentially
onto the
last
field.
point.
Oh, we got to watch this expendable breakout. I'm sorry. When Davey's on the field, we need to watch what he's doing.
Yeah, looks like he's going. Oh, we'll find out.
He's going to be back centre, maybe? Yeah, back centre.
10 seconds.
Come on, Davey.
Let's see his lanes.
Game on.
So, Expendables able to dink someone out off the break for Blast, losing the body, filling out to that snake corner.
So what is that? 5 on 4. It doesn't look like Expendables have lost.
No,
lost
Expendables
anyone.
haven't lost a body, and they're in that snake too.
Oh, but Expendables lose their Dorito side player. There's only a minute remaining anyway.
Minute remaining with a 4 on 4. It does look like that crossfield shot from the snake 2 into the Doritos must be the go.
Davey just... Oh, big fill from Davey up to the Dorito corner.
With Ralph
Does he stay alive though? Yes, he
getting out to
does.
the corner.
If I was Davey, I'd be getting into that. Yeah, get in there. Stay alive, Davey.
So 3 on 4, but Blast dropping a body there, trying to fill up to the centre of Dorito.
Blast really need to start going. They can't just sit in these gunfights.
Yeah, if they want to bring that point spread down, they've got to go. They've got 25 seconds to go.
They've got to run in. There's 2 guys running into what? 3 guns, and Davey's making moves down this Dorito.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see anything out of this.
I want to see Davey do a run through. That's what I want to see.
Yeah,
Just
we've
do
got
it.
the snake too. He's eyeballing Davey.
Davey's gonna smoke this guy in the middle. Come on, Davey. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Game time finished.
Great game from Expendables. Putting a pretty,
Game finished.
emphatic exclamation mark on that win.
Yeah, solid job from Expendables boys.
Hope to see some adjustments from Blast.
Hiram and I are heading down to warm up, so you'll see Dave up here in this commentating box anytime soon. I don't actually. Oh yeah, he's strutting across the field now. So
And we'll see you gents on the field.
awesome.
Check it out.
We'll be back up in the afternoon probably. Oh.
You tried everything, gave it out, but I didn't give in. Tried a whole lot of times again, but I got you. You tried keeping me out in the dark, thinking you could break the beat of my heart. Tell me, is that all that you got? I still got you. And if you feel alone tonight, like falling from the greatest height, even though the restless gotta rest their hearts, every now and again. Restless gotta rest their hearts, every now and again. Restless gotta rest their hearts.
Hey, feel this motherfucking shit! Believe in each other! Let's fucking go here! Let's fucking go!
Rest their hearts, every now and again.
Oh, Barrett getting shot and the pit explodes here for the Hurricanes as looks like Daniel Camp's going to be knocking out Infamous, getting the 101 victory against Joe.
Every time we get in deep, find a way of haunting me. Tell myself I'll just lay low. Waking up with you ain't safe, but I kinda like the chase, never knowing where we'll go. Did the world burn down tonight? Was the flames from way up high? Falling like a feather if we never fast 'cause we drown forever. I don't care if we survive, 'cause I never felt so alive. And it's now or never, if we're going down together.
So guys, we have Ballistics Unit and KC Ripple. So where are we? Sorry, you caught me off guard there for a second.
No, yeah, we're a bit of a delay there, guys, and Dave's trying to work out how to speed things up for the rest of the day because things are going a little bit slow.
That's the main screen, isn't it? So on the left of your screen we have Ballistics Unit and KT Ripple on the right hand side of your screen. So Ballistics Unit they're losing one player at the moment, and the ref's actually coming in to check another, and I just think they might have copped a penalty, is it?
No, that's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
So they have
Point approved.
conceded, so BU are +1.
Yeah, so KC Ripple, I think they have got a penalty, and so they conceded. Which is, I mean, there's still plenty of game time left, so it's not a big problem for them. I'd say the Ballistics Unit, they would have more experience in this KC Ripple team. The Ripple guys have been playing for hundreds of years, but they did have a break for a while, so now, I mean, they've got Pete Mumby, who's in his mid-60s, I believe.
The big dog.
And then Jason Newport, who's another old-school baller. Then a couple of young guys that have jumped in to help them, whereas the Ballistics Unit guys, they've got 10 on their roster. I think actually they might have 11 on their roster.
So they got
which
all
means
the
they're not
fresh
going to get a
legs.
lot of game time each.
But they'll be fresh the whole time.
And they're renowned for really being fast and attacking.
1 minute.
And so, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. Ripple came second in the last event, and I think Ballistics Unit came third.
BU have been performing well in the last few events.
But they're always up in the top, in the pointy end. And this is the first season for Ripple. In fact, this is actually only the second tournament for KC Ripple, and they did come second in the first one.
Oh, how good.
So,
I wonder why that was.
well, they had
30 seconds.
they had a couple of players.
Couple of bangers in there.
Yeah, okay, we had a couple of Titan players playing for them because the Titans didn't play the first event. But you will get to see them in action next match, I think.
Yeah, it'll be good to see the boys come and show us what they're made of.
So at the moment we are looking on your screen at the Ballistics Unit team.
Game on.
So yeah, they get into the snake. Yes, still pretty much pocket. They didn't really go wide except for the snake player. So on the Doritos, they haven't gone wide at all. Looking at Ripple, they seem to be pretty well spread across the field. So they have a snake presence as well. Well, and that's another Ballistics Unit player leaving the field. So that's Liam's Ballistics Unit filling out to that snake corner to back up his player there. That snake 50 player does have one on his opposite. So now I've got a ref running in to check one of the Ripple players, and he's clean. So I think it's what have we got here? 4 Ripple. There's going to be an exciting battle on that snake in a minute, I would say, because they're opposite each other. So there you can see the other guy popping out now. But they do have a player. So another one fills out. Whoa! They might have seen him because he did overslide, so they might have seen him take that fill. And I think they've got one in the back corner as well, the Ballistics Unit guys. Or is he? Actually, I can't really. Actually, they might have lost him. So, and it's running in to check him. And he's an eliminated snake. So the snake field is actually open now. Oh no, they run out and fill out the back corner. But, alright, so they don't know what's going on. The KC players have lost.
Lost what's going on. They can't see who's where. Don't know what's happening.
They're aware there's another one in the snake now.
The comms are good though.
Yeah, so yeah.
I mean, their comms are good in telling us they don't know where anything is, but
this is Ripple. Yeah, this is KC Ripple coming. Yeah, so we're looking at KC Ripple at the moment. So there is another snake player in. You can't see him at the moment, but he's in that big bunker on the top left of your screen. So there. But he's posted up on the Dorito side.
We're going to get some crossfield. Yep.
And he just made a silly move and got taken out. Oh, actually, sorry, that was Ripple.
Yeah, Ripple.
That was actually Ripple. That was Jason Newport was in the snake that went for that thing. So
good job, lads. Balanced it out.
2-0. No, it's 2-0 to Ballistics now.
Oh, was that for you? My bad.
Yeah, so. Yeah, Jason pretty well threw his body away by standing up on that snake. He was obviously unaware of where the other guys were. So yes. Okay, so then that works. Why can you mute it?
I can do it.
Okay. Alright guys, KC really need to do something now. There's still plenty of time on the clock. It's another 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes. We're watching them now from there. This is a breakout for KC Ripple. But they really kind of do need to start looking at winning this point. So pretty aggressive. They went to the snake and straight to the 50. So, and they made it 5 alive. It looks like both teams are 5 alive. So we now have a snake player for both teams. Both teams are in the snake. And both 5 alive. So a bit of movement down the Dorito side there. That's KC Ripple on the right. Starting to move down the Doritos. But they do lose a player. The guy from the centre. Oh, they lose 2. They actually lose Jason from the back centre as well. So yeah, that's because the ballistics unit guy is actually in their snake. So you can see him. He's going to feast in a minute if they're not aware. If they haven't called it, these 2 Dorito guys are going to be in trouble.
They seem very unaware right now.
Yeah. So he gets it. So the snake guy knows he's there. He saw him pop the top, but he hasn't communicated the case to. Well, he has. He's just. However, I don't think he's told him where he is. He's just calling snake, snake, snake. So sorry about the wind there, shaking the cameras a little bit. It is supposed to die down this afternoon, so you can't really tell from the field at the moment, but it's actually very, very windy here. In fact, if you have a look at the bunkers, we've had to improvise to keep them on the ground.
Also, hence why there isn't too much leaning happening off the start.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, the snake player. Oh, the snake player. They get the snake player for ballistics unit, but he did take out one of the Doritos. So there's only 2 players left now for. I know, and Ripple just lose their snake player. So there's only and they've lost the Dorito player. So they concede. So they're going to go down. It's going to be 3-0. 3-0 to ballistics unit with 4.5 minutes. So it's do or die now for Ripple. They actually have to get these next points. Or if they lose the next one, they're going to lose by mercy rule. So they have to win the next point. If they don't win the next point, they're gone.
It's good night news.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I will presume the ballistics unit guys will just sit back because they'll be really aware of the situation. So we should see something, hopefully something really exciting come through from
The
Ripple boys. But it's all in their hands now. They have to win this point.
This is a KC break off.
Okay, so this is the break. We're looking at the breakout for KC Ripple. And Jason just gives his guy a push. They have to win this point.
Oh, coming out hard.
So,
Real hard.
So they take the snake 50 straight off the break. They've gone out to the Doritos. I think they're 5 alive there. And so yeah, so they've actually really spread the field. So they're actually in a really, really good position. And they shoot out one of the ballistics unit players. So it's 5 on 4 now in favour of Ripple. But they have to win this point. Well, they do lose one, so it's now 4 on 4. They have 2 on the snake. So where are we with ballistics unit? So they're down to 3. They just lose another one. No, so they lose the snake player, but it gets filled by the back centre. So it looks like they've only got one, not quite out on the Dorito side. He's in this top.
BU just lost snake.
And BU just lost its snake player. Oh, hang on.
KC.
They got 4. This one
Is that ballistics unit? Yeah, sorry, it was Ripple were losing the players, so it looks like ballistics unit might have taken the advantage here. So here we see Jason Newport. No, it's Zach. Zach Lorenz coming down the Dorito side for. Yeah, he's coming down the Dorito side for ballistics unit. He's identified as a player in the centre. I think
he's just taken.
He's killed the China. Is there anyone left? I think Ripple.
I think there's one out snake side. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's one on the snake, but
Ripple's trying to go further down the snake, and Zach's.
Yeah, but Zach's just got to go and hang the buzzer now, which.
That's a 1 on.
No. There's 3 guys here. Ripple are in the snake. Ripple are in the snake, but he's unaware.
Well, BU just lost one.
Oh, it actually could be a 1-on-1 now.
So this is.
This could be interesting because Jason's unaware that Zach's alive, and Zach's stuffing around because he should be putting the buzzer. Here he goes. He's going to hit the buzzer.
Realised and he got it first. Unlucky.
And he hit the base just before Jason. So both players didn't identify that it was a 1-on-1. So if this is clean, this game will be over. Yes, unfortunately, I don't think Jason was aware that Zach was still alive. And then that was a race to the buzzer, but Zach won. So that's 4 now.
Point approved. Game finished.
Cool. So we'll get the next one ready to go.
You tried everything, gave it out, but it didn't give in. Tried a whole lot of times again, but I got you. You tried keeping me out in the dark, thinking you could break the beat of my heart. Tell me, is that all that you got? I still got you. And if you feel alone tonight, like falling from the greatest height, even though the restless got a rest.
healing each other. Let's fucking go!
Best every now and again.
Oh, Barrett getting shot and the pit explodes here for the Hurricanes as looks like Daniel Camp's going to be knocking out Infamous, getting the 1-on-1 victory against Jones.
Every time we get in deep, find a way of haunting me. Tell myself I'll just lay low. You tried everything, gave it out, but it didn't give in. Tried a whole lot of times again, but I got you. You tried keeping me out in the dark, thinking you could break the beat of my heart. Tell me, is that all that you got? I still got you. And if you feel alone tonight, like falling from the graves high, even though the rest days gotta rest their hearts, rest their heart every now and again. Rest days gotta rest their hearts, rest their heart every now and again. Rest days gotta rest.
All right, so now we
the
have...
refs.
Oh, yeah. Drop it, 10.
You want 30?
30 seconds.
All right, we're back into the next match. We have Titans, who you can see on your screen. And they are playing Surge. So we'll watch the Titans break out, see what happens here. Titans didn't play the first event due to a conflict of
interest
teams.
10 seconds.
So,
Hello.
all right, here we go.
Game
All
on.
right, so the breakout, here we go. So Titans take a big chunk in the snake.
Hooey.
Right, and they they do lose Thomas. He did get lane going into the snake, so that's a big blow for
Big loss for the
Titans.
Titans, for
However, they do
sure.
fill out to the back here with Ivan Christensen, and
You got Hiram
So-
on his inside as well.
yeah, so and it looks like they Surge have lost a player too from the Dorito side, so and they're back centre. So
Oh,
now
just
and
lost
we
Hunter
lost
too
Hunter
from the
Hopkins from the
Titans.
Dorito side of as well. So it's a pretty mixed match. I think it's 3-on-3 now.
3-on-3. We got the Christensen boys on each side of the field.
So Surge take the snake,
Surge
and-
pushing.
and Ivan Christensen's moved into the snake as well. So, but he'll be aware. So-
Ivan's in the snake.
So Ivan's in the snake. He's going the highway, so he's
Ooh.
taking a different route across and living on his gun to do so. So now he's in the exact opposite position of the player from
Oh,
Snake.
we've lost Ivan. Ivan has
Yeah,
been
no,
shot out of the
Ivan's
snake.
gone, and it looks like the snake. He's gone as well. So it's a 2-on-2.
Not sure how Snake got taken. Oh, Blake's just taken out the Dorito side.
So it should be 2-on-1, and is that it? I think that could be it.
Hiram has just made his way into the snake.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Blake's doing some great comms out there.
Yeah. So that's just going to work it out, the two of them, and I think they have actually taken out the whole team. So we would expect a concession, or Blake will run in.
Blake's making his way up the field,
to
looking
get the
sharp as
point.
ever.
So. Yes.
Hoorah.
So it looks like
No
they'll-
bias, but who?
But he's going to wait. He's going to run some time off the clock and wait for the concession, which we just get.
Oh, look at
Concede.
him.
So.
Point approved.
He's playing chess.
So that was probably a good comeback from, I think, the Titans. Yeah, they won't be real happy. I know they got the point. I think with the early death of Thomas and Hunter. Well, no, Hunter was gunfighting. Thomas got laned, and then we had. I think, like, while Ivan did the right thing, I do believe he was probably playing a bit loose down when he got into the snake. Because at that point it was still 3-on-3, and he went the highway, but he was playing a bit high. Because I don't believe he mutualed with the other snake player. I think that was taken Hiram, or Blake took him from the other side of the
I think
field.
Blake took him from the other side.
Which was probably the game changer for the Titans, because once they'd lost Ivan, if that snake guy hadn't been eliminated,
Would have been a
he
different
would have had the whole
conversation.
side of the field to himself. So the key moment in that point would have been when either Hiram or Blake
1 minute.
took out. However, the Titans, they are a really professional group, and I would be surprised if they were happy with that. And so
They'll just be feeling things out. They haven't been playing together for a little bit. They've been practicing plenty, but not in tournaments. So
but they'll come out now. They'll regroup from that. Like, Tom will definitely not be happy that he got laned. So he might either pull up short this time or take a different route or risk it again. I mean, it's only early times and they are up 1 point.
yeah, we know.
So the
Tom
Surge
loves
guys,
getting
they
into the
battle
snake.
hard. I mean, they came fourth in the last tournament, and that was only due to a countback with Ballistics unit. They were tied for points, and then it went to head, and they were tied for that as well. So we had to do a full countback, and they lost by 1 on
That's
4 and
rough.
against. So it's not like it's a walk in the park. And then the Surge boys have been playing together for a long time, and they are down a player though who's coaching for them today because he broke his arm playing silly buggers on a mountain bike. So here we go, looking at Surge.
Different breakout this time.
So Tom's. So Surge, the snake guy got laned, but he's automatically, instantly filled the spot. So, and they lose a guy on the Dorito side as well. So it's 5 on Teague. Tom's in the snake. Tom Hopkins is in the snake 50, and he shoots out the guy that filled 2 players. He's just feasting
Hunters unfortunately caught one in the face, so he's jumping off the field.
There's only one left, and Thomas gets him. So Thomas actually gets a 3-pack and cleans it up.
Absolute ripper.
So you've got to be real careful. Like, taking him out in that first point was a big deal for Serge, because you can see what damage he can actually do.
Yeah,
Once he gets a free run, once he gets into that snake, he would be arguably the best snake player in New Zealand, and you just don't want to give him an edge.
No.
So
he's taken a little bit of a hiatus, and now he's back and absolutely ripping.
Yeah, he was actually going to take the year off. He went and kissed some guys in friggin' Europe on a trip to just find himself, and
he found all sorts of things.
So he went for a 6-week sabbatical over in Europe, and
now he's back in the
came
fire's
back.
lit,
And while he was
ready to
over
go.
there, he said, "I need a new gun," so he got a brand new HK Army
hurrah.
Tyler Harmon CS3 sent over, and yeah, he got the bug back again. So yeah,
and thank goodness, because
Yeah.
he is a asset, especially when.
and prior what I said before too, he does like girls. So I wasn't implying anything other than that. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
It's got to experiment with it,
Keep going, Dave. Just keep talking.
I'm sorry. This is why they don't let me up in the commentary box. But it's great. So the Surge guys are really good. These guys are good enough to come back from this. I mean, they've got plenty of time. There's 7.5 minutes still on the clock. It would be good for them now, because if they do lose this next point, then they're in a do or die situation. So they really do need to win this one. And then we've got a real good ball game on. So we're watching. Looks like we are looking at the Titans breakout again. So who have we got there? We've got Aidan Donnelly,
10 seconds.
Thomas Hopkins,
Hunter.
Ivan Blake
Christensen, and Blake Christensen.
Oh no, Ivan. This is.
No. Oh, I've lost it. Sorry. When as soon as I see his number, 96, Aidan Donnelly. Yeah. Once again, Tom gets through. He's worked out how to get into that snake, so he's back in the snake, and they fill out behind him. Serge lose one of the Dorito players. Then they lose another player from the centre. So I think they're down to 1, 2. Have they got 3 or are they down to 2? Just the 2 guys in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Are they in the snake at all? Doesn't look like they're in the
Oh,
snake.
we got someone absolutely flying up the snake.
Thomas is coming down the snake again. Like,
Tom's
you can't give him an inch.
He's doing bad
He's
things.
just there.
All the boys are hunting now. Hunter's coming down Dorito's side. He's about to eat him up.
Yeah, that's it. I think they've
Nice
killed 4.
Hunter.
So now we're starting to see an Expendables team that we would expect to see.
You could see the blood in the water for a second there, and all the Titans just started running.
So Hunter's just going to make sure he's clean and go and hit them. So that'll bring it to 3. So that'll bring it to 3 now.
Good to note here as well that these Titans boys are the ones who maintain the field under obviously Dave's supervision. They keep a lot of it going. The reason why all the cameras is looking so good and clear, Ivan's been putting a huge amount of work in. He's rebuilt all of the boxes, which is actually, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but it's reduced glare heaps. So those are all looking great. And then, yeah, the boys have been working hard the last few days especially, just building everything out, getting everything tidied up, ready to go.
So the Surge guys, they actually need to win this point now. Like I said earlier, they're a really good team. So I would expect we'll probably watch their breakout if we can, because we'd expect them to. I would expect the Titans to probably take the foot off a bit. However, in saying that, they probably want to win, and the Titans are renowned for finishing tight points. They might just want to get it over and done with and get back up in here, so that I don't have to be here.
The boys are also renowned for being a bit bloodthirsty, so
yeah. And once they get a sniff,
they're into it.
They're into it. But the Surge guys are like I said. Unfortunately, that one of their players is Russell. He did do a silly thing on a mountain bike, and which is another passion of his. So
Good for him.
So he's got one hand in a cast and he's doing some coaching. Unfortunately, it's not working. But, I mean, they'll work it out. It's early days yet. It's the first game of the tournament. They've got another 8 to go. So,
well, and fair play to them. They are coming up against some of the most experienced players. Well, actually, the most experienced players,
So
undoubtedly.
the Titans
by far.
have been playing in Europe, Australia, and America in the NXL.
4 years. For several years.
Well, they got in 2017, they won a pro spot over there. So.
Not to mention, you've got about 4 of them that's in their blood.
Yeah. So, and there's 2 sets of brothers out on that field at the moment, too. We've got Ivan and Blake Christensen. Oh, actually, no, Blake's sitting by the look of it.
Can't see.
Oh no, Blake's on. Is it Thompson?
Hayden and Brandon.
Oh, who went into the snake for the Titans?
Oh, Brandon's actually wearing Davey Orr's t-shirt. So that's Leo from Australia, we call him, Leo Wanker. Right. Yeah. And is it Tom in the snake?
Someone's in the snake and they are flying. Hiram's moving up nicely.
Tom's in the snake once again. But
we're just losing players.
He's taking
left, front,
another
and
one.
center.
He seems to be going to work down
Surge.
there. The downfall of this is you probably can't see it on the webcast, but we got like 2,000 spectators here, and they're actually all on that snake side of the field watching it happen. And the other teams will be watching as well.
Absolutely, they will be.
But this looks like it's going to be a 4-0.
And they'll be shaking in their
to
boots.
Titans. Right.
That's the buzzer.
So good job.
Oh, push the button. Push the buzzer.
Titans got playing.
Stop.
Game stop.
Is he clean? I can fix it. Sorry.
Do you want to mute, Luke?
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm muted.
Hey guys, we've had a bit of technical difficulties there, but it is all cleaned up.
So what happened? They had actually a dirty hang, and under the rules, if they have a dirty hang, it's a point reversal. So we were a bit eager on the button here, and did it the wrong way. So we've had to recalibrate everything. So we're back on the field, 5 minutes, and it's 3-2 to the Titanos.
Whoa, Hunter's. Oh, Hunter's out. There's a lot of confusion
Surge
there.
went hard, but they do lose what, 2 players or 1 player? 2 players.
Titans have lost Hunter, but the rest of the boys are on the field.
So we have four alive. We've lost Hunter from the Titans and just lose Hiram as well. So Surge do lose another one as well.
Whoa,
so,
Surge have run straight up.
So they're right in the 50. So he's going to have to be careful because if Tom's actually in the snake still, I believe. So as soon as he works out that he's in that centre, that guy's in trouble. And he's worked it out already. You can see him.
Yeah, great comms coming over from Tom.
Bonsai, which means they've identified this guy in that triangle there from Surge, which will be interesting to see.
I don't think there's Tom.
So they're aware that looks like there's only 2 left. So what have we got left? For
Surge Titans, making their way up Doritos.
Yeah, Thomas just goes through the snake and lights him up. So now there's 3 on 1.
Oh, Blake's hunting. Yeah. Boys are cooking. He's in trouble. Yep, Surge is done.
So they'll have to hang this because they're not going to... Oh, actually, they could take it because it's only going to bring it to 4-1. So we'll still have... Just be careful because I need to make sure that... Sorry about that, guys. We've just had to make sure all the scoring was back to where it should be. So Surge actually conceded that point. So we're kind of back to where we were before the dirty hang. So Surge actually need to win this point to stay in the game. And there's still plenty of time. It's 3 minutes. I mean, they only need 3 points to actually win to tie the match up. So, and we've still got 3.5 minutes of gameplay left, which is it's only just under half the game time.
Absolutely right, and appreciate the optimism, but the Titan boys are looking good.
Oh yeah, the Titans are looking good, but you never know. These guys could come back, and the Titans won't be happy that they got the dirty hang. They would have.
I think they'll be pretty unhappy about a few of the things that have gone on.
I think they were trying to get through without losing a point for the whole tournament.
That just dusting off the cobwebs, though.
That just didn't happen. However, they are in a strong position for a mercy rule.
1 minute.
So we've got Hiram Modlick on the field.
We've got Aiden, we've got Hunter, and it looks like Ivan, number 22.
So it looks like they're resting Thomas Hopkins at this point. Or was that... No, who's that coming on now? That is
No,
Tom.
that's Tom.
So yep. Hang on.
So they're resting Blake.
Resting Blake. So we've got Ivan Christensen out on the left. Hunter Hopkins next to him, Aidan Donnelly back centre, Hiram Modlick on the right, and Thomas Hopkins on the very right. So you can see him to bolt to the snake. However, they might play it a bit conservatively, but here we go. So unfortunately, I don't know the names of all the Surge players, but they're lined up. They're all looking. I'd say they're going to put up heavy guns on the snake.
Yeah.
If we get a camera.
What they don't know is that Ivan's about to start hunting the Doritos side.
So we've got Happy in the Jake Happy in the back centre, and the other guys, like I said, so they put a line out, and they do get a guy into the snake. Whoa! And one of the Titans.
Oh, it looks like Hunter's been hurt.
And it looks like, and he might get a penalty for
Hunter's
that.
been taken out.
Right. Well, Hunter's not having a very good day.
Yeah, he's having some really unlucky starts.
However, the Surge lose a guy as well, so...
unfortunately, Hiram just caught one, so Hiram's been taken out on the Titans.
I think they've got a guy in... Oh, he went into the Titan snake, but got eliminated.
by Thomas. So now Thomas actually, once he works it out, there's no one down the snake side for Surge.
I think.
No, so
I think we've still got Ivan Dorito side calling out to all the boys. Yes, we do.
So they're aware of where the players are. As soon as Tom works out, which he has, he's
and
worked
Tom's
it out
away
now.
running, so Tom's going to make his way up the
we'll
snake.
expect to see him start feasting again.
Oh, no, we won't, because
we
he's
won't.
out.
He got taken out by, there was a Will Wright, I think, in the, no, not Will, because Will plays a blast.
So now we've got a 3v2, but it is Ivan and then who?
We'll
Who's
see.
back centre?
The Surge guys are making a comeback. They probably want to speed it up a little bit, but
Is it Aiden? Oh, we've got Aiden and Ivan. You never know what these two can do together. We've got some unreal gunfighters
however,
here.
the Surge guys do have the field position. So,
Yeah, and they are pushing pretty strong. But
so they've got out wide on both sides.
Did he just friendly fire? Surge?
I'm not sure. But they really seem to be picking on the Dorito side here. So Ivan on the Doritos. So did they lose a play? Did they lose a play? No.
No. Surge still have 3v2. Titans still have Aiden and Ivan. Ivan does have his back to...
I don't know. I think
we've
Ivan
lost
missed,
Aiden.
Ivan missed the shot on the Dorito.
Ivan's just taken out middle Surge.
So it's a
and now
1-on-2.
Ivan's gone. So that is a Surge point.
So Surge, we're going to take this point. But they need to do it in a hurry. He needs to work it out now. Because the time, they're down to a minute 15 and they still need... And then again, you can get 2 points in a minute. So... But they need to. These guys need to work
figure
it out.
it out.
They need to run around. They don't need to suffer around.
And
here.
they've
They
just
need
clicked
to get
it.
in. So get it.
Base. Game finished.
No, whoa! It's not finished because that fuck, no, just stop. It's not finished.
So what have been the wrong buzzer?
Did you put? You didn't. Okay. So once again, we had a bit of a confusion. The score is actually 4-2 to Surge. And
20 seconds.
I'm not sure because did they push the base?
Yeah.
No, did they push the wrong one?
Might have been.
10 seconds.
So anyway, the score's 4-2 to the Titans.
with a minute 15 left on the clock.
Game on.
So the Titans lose an early player, which is... Oh, did they? I'm sure I saw some... Did I see someone walk off?
It's a 1 for
60
1. Hunter's
seconds.
off.
Yeah, they lose Hunter again, so he's having a bit of a shotgun today.
Surge lost his safety.
Oh, we've lost Blake.
And we've lost, so Titans
Titans have lost Blake.
So Titans have lost 2 players. I think they've got, this is Thomas Hopkins coming down the Dorito side. Or is that Blake?
No, that looks
That's
like
Blake.
Ivan to me.
Oh no, they
no,
lose
that's
Thomas
Ivan,
in the snake.
surely.
So Surge are really dominating this point. They do lose another player. But I think it's too little too late. There's only 28 seconds to go. The score is 4-2 as Surge lose another player.
Yeah, and you've got Ivan locking down Dorito side for the
So we do lose
Titans.
the Titans player. There's 19 seconds, 18 seconds. So I think the Titans, it's just going to end up being a stalemate by the look of it.
Game time finished. Game
So
stop.
that's game over.
I'm going, so no points.
No
Titans
points.
win.
No
Surge
points.
put up a
Game
valiant
finished.
effort, but just wasn't enough. Quick shout out to the sponsors: HK Army, Arena Paintball, Paintball Direct. I think damn near every piece of gear the Titans boys roll is HK,
So
whether they're on the field or off actually.
You tried everything, gave it out, but it didn't give in. Tried a whole lot of times again, but I got you. You tried keeping me out in the dark, thinking you could break the beat of my heart. Tell me, is that all that you got? I still got you. And if you feel alone tonight, like falling from the grave's heart, even though the rest days gotta rest their hearts, rest their heart every now and again. Rest days gotta rest their hearts, rest their heart every now and again. Rest days gotta rest their hearts.
Hey, feel this motherfucking shit! Believe in each other! Let's fucking go! Healing each other! Let's fucking go!
Rest their heart every now and again.
Oh, Barrett getting shot and the pit explodes here for the Hurricanes as looks like Daniel Camp's going to be knocking out Infamous, getting the 1-1 victory against Joe.
Every time we get in deep, find a way of haunting me. Tell myself I'll just lay low. Waking up with you ain't safe, but I kinda like the chase, never knowing where we'll go. If the world burns down tonight, watch the flames from way up high, falling like a feather if we never fast 'cause we drown.
Okay, so we've got Expendables versus
20
Reavers,
seconds.
and we're going to be watching the Reavers breakout by the looks.
10 seconds.
Oh yeah, that's probably messing with the audio.
Let's see this breakout.
Game on.
Say double snake reavers.
So
Even.
looks like everyone's got far. No, Reavers have just lost
The
one.
Doritos.
Expendables are 5 alive currently, although we've got someone filling out. Where's Ralph? Oh, we got someone.
3 expendables on Dorito side. That's pretty heavy Dorito, especially from what we've seen so far in the tournament.
Damn it.
Pretty slow game.
Very slow game. We've got the Expendables going very heavy Doritos side, and you've got the Reavers going real heavy in the snake.
Yeah, we got.
It'd be great to see if the Expendables did want some movement, if they could move up the snake side, that'd be way hissing, but looks like they're pretty much stationed in there and sort of sat down. But then again, same can be said for the both of the snake bunkers for Reavers, so
Very, very stale game.
yeah, the boys are just sort of sitting there doing a bit of snap shooting. It looks like we've lost a Expendable on this side.
Yeah, we got a referee on one of the Doritos.
Nah, looks like they're alright.
And we got some
Oh, here we
now,
go.
Doritos for expendables.
Expendables starting to run it down, up the guts as well as down the Dorito side, and it is being very
We've
successful.
got lost 2 for the Reavers at least.
And I think their last man is in the snake, and
Yeah.
it looks like he just got lit up like a Christmas tree.
He's
There we
locked
go.
in and out.
So it looks like first point will be straight through to Expendables, but no, we are all good. Okay. So we're just having some technical difficulties with the cameras. We just need to get those fixed up. So please just bear with us.
Say again!